Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Thanks for Cooking. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and do all the housekeeping things. Share our videos. We love all the shares. Like our shit.
She's learning.
Wow, go me.
I'm impressed.
I can't learn to segue, but I can do that. So there you go. You'll be like, and
I
my
would
dad.
love to see you on a Segway, by the way. Speaking of Segways. See, that's how you segue.
Like you'll literally be like, my dad hates me, and I'll be like, remember that cheesesteak we had for lunch?
It's
Like,
terrible.
we did have a good cheesesteak for lunch.
But that's how like you and I like conversate. Sure.
Conversate.
That's how we talk to each other regularly, because like we will be having a conversation in person, texting each other, messaging each other on Instagram, and then like a random like Facebook.
Do you ever
Sure.
think that we're deeply connected?
I mean, we are married.
I know, but like I was thinking about this. Like, if you're not here, we're texting about what you're doing, and then like we're Snapchatting, we're sending the videos.
It's because we have no friends.
I thought it's because you love me. We do have friends, and that's what today's podcast is about. Woo-hoo!
That's a segue.
Yes,
There we
queen.
go.
Slay.
Whoosh, segue.
Isolate that.
Little counter up in the corner, like Lauren does a good job. Ding. Lauren does a good job. Ding.
He is so nasty to me, and he also had a tuna fish sandwich before recording, which I think is disrespectful.
Tuna fish.
But we're always like bitching about everything. I feel like that's kind of like our MO lately. We're just like complainers. Is that MO? Is that the phrase?
Sure, we'll go with that one for you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, give or take.
Where we just like to complain, or just like, I don't know, just shoot the shit in a negative way. But
Yeah.
This podcast is about things that we love, and by that I mean people.
People are things in this scenario.
But we're not talking family, and we're not talking friends. We're not talking like well, we are kind of some friends,
Not family.
but not family, because we love you all equally.
Everybody knows we already love our family.
Yeah.
Your family. They're my family. I get in trouble if I call them your family, so.
It's your Aunt Terry. Do not discriminate. But we were like talking, we always, when we get down on ourselves, we're like, there is so much good surrounding us. And it's mostly in the form of people that we've connected with. And I feel like most of this list that we made is people within the last year that we've really like come to know and love.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll just start it off. You read the first one. Who we got?
All right, top of the list are George and Tara, the owners of Silvio's Deli in Hatboro.
So I kind of want to like, we can't just keep saying segue, but like I want to like backtrack a minute. Is George and Tara, they are two people that I feel like we had, I mean, I don't want to say a negative impression of, but we didn't know anything about George and Tara. We didn't know anything about them. Other than they own Silvio's, and some other businesses that we did know didn't care for them. Which is so weird, because now I'm like, they're angels.
And because we deal with these businesses differently than maybe a business owner to business owner would deal with somebody, we always take everything with a grain of salt. You know,
Yeah.
We're always kind of like, okay, because like, you know, everybody loves to like shit talk other businesses, whatever,
For sure.
competition, fine. So yeah, so there was a little bit of like shit talking going on, and we ended up, shortly after that, we ended up doing a collab with George and Tara and Silvio's, and we're like, oh, you guys are like angels on earth. Like, I don't.
Well, what's so
And then
funny,
we kind of, well, then because like I kind of dug into it, and I was like, oh, okay, we're just being, grumpy old guys, basically, is what it boiled down to.
But what's so weird is I remember when she messaged me back and was like, oh, we would love to have you guys come out. We kind of looked at each other like, fuck, what do we do? What do we do? Because like we are very loyal. Like, your job is to spotlight all the businesses that we are in the area,
Absolutely.
right? And you give a fair assessment and deal to everybody.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things, like we connected with another group of people that this like rivalry existed with, and it's kind of like we got that message and we're like, shit, do we do it? Because it's like you do have some loyalty around here, right? You can't like cross certain things.
I do, and I feel that. So that was an interesting situation. Now, I don't think that I've ever come across a situation yet where like a business has reached out to me where I know that the business has like actually crossed the line with friends of ours.
Yeah.
I know of businesses that have done that, and I choose not to work with them.
Yep.
But none of these businesses have like messaged me, so I have to like turn them down. I do also try to like separate business and personal stuff.
For sure.
And most of the people, so it ended up it was like a joke with the two businesses on my end, because I think that like they collectively, both George and Tara and the other business owners, I know that they respect me enough in what I do, and they're just kind of like,
it's just chef.
It's just work,
Yeah,
right?
it's just work.
Like and it's not just work. Like obviously, I'm doing a service to everybody, and I think that they kind of see that, so they're like, you know, it doesn't involve me, and I'm not doing anything out of spite one way or the other.
It's initially a job, and then we do form these relationships like this particular one with George and Tara, where we are just like, you are a long lost best friends. Like,
They really are. Like they, if we owned like a business like that would be us. That would
yes,
100%
I think
be how we
that's
are.
I think that's why we love them so much, is we see so much of ourselves in them.
Absolutely, absolutely. They really, they're just such great people. They, I mean, I know like they do a lot for the community
Big
as
time.
well, and we if you go to Silvio's, chances are you probably have seen us hanging out there.
For sure.
Like if they built tables, like if they had like a booth inside, we'd be there all day.
We're there a minimum once a week.
Yeah,
minimum.
That's a light minimum.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like they got pizza Thursdays, they got ice
and we just
cream.
kind of like, we get to like hang out and like shoot the restaurant shit, which is always really fun, because when you're in the industry, because the industry is so time consuming, you really only get to talk about the industry with other people that you are working with. So getting to have these conversations
Yes.
with people at the restaurants has always been really enjoyable for me, and I know that it's enjoyable for them too, as you know, we get to have those conversations. But one of the things I love when we go to hang out there is, you know, we'll literally like call in the order so it's ready, but whatever, and then we're standing there talking for an hour or more,
Yeah.
and watching all the customers come through the door, and it's like everybody gets treated the same. You know, there are people that come in that just like already know George and Tara so well.
They already know their orders.
They have
know...
like they know their customers really, really well.
Yep.
They give amazing, and I'm sorry, I always forget her name. What is
Kelly,
who works at the counter at Silvio's too.
Yes.
Another fantastic woman who actually has a weird connection to me, because her son marches drum corps with the Reading Buccaneers, where I marched.
That is cool.
So I was like, that's really awesome. But they just like, they're so amazing with customer service.
Yep.
And they're just also awesome people. So, you know, they are the first people that we wanted to mention on this list.
I also remember, like, because we knew nothing about them, we knew nothing. When I was messaging her, she was very like engaged in conversation in the messages, and I was like, how old do you think these people are? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, she was giving off like 40, 50s, and I was like, maybe they're older than
like
us.
Very
I don't know.
Professional,
very professional,
very seasoned professional. Like she
Yeah.
knew what she was doing.
And then we met her, and I was like, oh, they're definitely our age. They're probably even younger. I don't even know.
They could. I mean, if there are, well, I think they're our age, right? No, they are younger, because I know that they went to school with somebody I used to work with, so they're a few years younger than us.
Okay, but we just fit well with them. They're just they're good. I love them. I'm gonna go see them tomorrow probably. Next,
I gotta get my ice cream.
I know, before it's gone.
Yeah.
Speaking of ice cream, Uncle Dave's has. I know I've Irish potato. Like I'm weird about it, because coconut is a hit or miss, right? The flavor. It's either really, really good or completely artificial. But he has Irish potato ice cream, and I got to ask her if they're getting it, because I'm curious.
I don't know. I've never tried that one. Yeah.
Next up on the list, we have Michaela. So we're gonna let him take this one, because this has like a backstory kind of.
This is an amazing story.
It really is.
So another local small business owner, she owns Baked by Michaela in Southampton.
Yep.
If you watch our pages, I know you've seen us post about her recently. So we finally, I'll back up a few years.
All the way.
I will back up all the way to when she opened up her shop, and I recently admitted this
to her face, which was ballsy. We knew we were in, but she still liked us after this.
So we're like this now. So she opened up her shop coming out of COVID, I think. So like she was doing it out of her house.
Yep.
She did all the things there, and then she finally opened up her shop a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing it online, and I was just like, I was such a bitter Betty.
You were.
Because I'm a pastry chef, and I was like, I want that. I really want that. And I was like, fuck her and fuck her business. And I was like actively boycott. I was like, I'm not going there. I wasn't telling other people not to go. No, I was actively not going. But even then, so Aunt Terry was like, she's like, oh my gosh, this is so great. And I'm like, it was like a knife in my heart. Yeah. I'm like, I'm the baker of this family, next to your mother.
Yeah.
I'm like, I am the baker of this family. You guys kidding me here?
Yeah.
So time passed, and I think I had actually even like blocked the page for a while, so I couldn't see it, like all this stuff, like completely wrote it off. So then as I started doing what I was doing, I saw her posts coming up more and more. And every week, like she's really diligent about posting everything, because she does fresh product every single week. She has like some of her standards, but the rotation is always really great.
Yep.
So I'm seeing it more and more. And I was driving past her shop every day doing social media work. And I was like, one of these days I'm going to go in there. But I was always driving that way on a Monday. And she's closed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yep.
So we actually went to Berardi Brothers, which is right across the street, to get lunch. And I said, you
You
know
know what?
what?
Fuck it. We're
I
going.
said, fuck it, we are going. Pulled across the street. I said, we're gonna go in.
She recognized you right away,
Instantly, she recognized
which is
me
even funnier.
because I think I had started like interacting with her stuff, and I
Yeah.
was just like, hey, this looks great. Like I'm doing my
She's like,
thing.
"Hey, chef," and I was like,
I
"Oh
was like,
man."
oh no. So we had our first couple interactions. She's been really great. Tried some things, and like instantly, I was like, oh my gosh, like her baked goods. The way, how did I describe it the other day? I said like she, first of all, she makes everything from scratch, so you're not getting like that bucket buttercream icing that just in your mouth,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. She makes everything from scratch, fresh ingredients. It's amazing.
You were like, "It's a bakery," but you taste like you're eating it out of her
It
kitchen.
really tastes like
Homemade.
it's like grandma's homemade baking
Yep.
with bakery level precision.
Yes.
She just achieves that quality, and no other bakery in the area does that.
None.
Period. No other bakery has that flavor profile.
None.
So and since then we have become friends, and I had admitted this story to her recently. I think it was actually on our last visit.
Yep.
Where I admitted this story to her.
Because now we're weekly customers.
We have a group chat between the three of us, and she's just great. Like she is, again, very much. We did find out that we are in fact much older than she is.
She called us Granny and Gramps.
Yeah,
Today.
that was. We'll get her back for that eventually, for sure.
I found out we have the same birthday, so we are
Yes,
now
you
even
guys-
closer. I
that's
begged
crazy.
her. I was like, "Now you owe me the birthday cake."
That's
Like, I'm
crazy.
pumped. Yeah, that was cool. She is so down to earth. She's also a gossip queen like us. Like, it's another person we could shoot the shit with. Like, she's so cool.
Yeah, she's really great. We have a lot of like weird connections with her too.
Yep.
And it's just always nice, like she's. I love. I hate being recognized, but I love walking into businesses, and when I see like the people light up that we are there, because it's like they know that we appreciate
Yeah.
what they're doing.
I feel that every time we go there.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I posted on the Warminster page, like, her stuff last week, and it got over 120 fucking comments.
She has an amazing following in this area.
It
Like,
just made
she
me
is
so happy.
slaying it.
She is.
And it's literally just her and her fiance.
Yeah. It's so cool.
And like I know that she literally goes in, it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She's like shopping and doing prep and baking and like getting everything ready. And then she runs the shop the rest of the week. And she's like, she hustles. And it's funny now that like I was actively boycotting her business, because honestly, like she's the type of business owner
But
that
you
I
want to
really
support.
respect and really look up to. Like she is hustling. She nearly sells out like every single weekend. She's just killing the game right now.
I want to go back real quick because I think this will just be interesting. What is your favorite thing at Silvio's? Because it would just be an interesting little fact to put in there that we've had so far. I mean, we haven't worked around the menu too much.
I know, I really haven't. I will say this. So two items that I really enjoy.
Okay.
One, and this is, I would consider this sort of like a hidden thing because it's not listed as a wrap, but I get their Waldorf chicken salad. So the chicken salad with the cranberry walnuts. I get that on a wrap with lettuce, tomato, onion, and Swiss cheese. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Yep.
Really, really good. Light, refreshing. It's a fantastic wrap. But you have to go on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are the roast pork days. They only have it on Wednesdays. They make their
So
rolls
good.
fresh in house. They make the roast pork there fresh every single Wednesday. It is outstanding. I literally have a reminder in my calendar, so I go on Wednesdays to get it. I try to go almost. I go almost every week. I took a bunch to the guys when I got my hair cut, and like that's when people say they're like, "What's the sandwich to get in the area?" Like, skip the cheesesteaks, go for that roast pork sandwich. That's the one.
I agree.
What's your favorite item there?
Oh, any of their chicken wraps. Like when you tell, like I love wraps, and when you see like a chicken Caesar wrap on a menu, you don't know what to expect. They fucking pack their wraps. Like they are this big. There's so much chicken in them, and it's always good. They have like, we get the honey mustard chicken. They have buffalo chicken, and then I got like an Italiano chicken that they have as a sandwich, but I got that in a wrap that had the broccoli rabe, roasted peppers. So good.
Pizza Thursdays too. They do a $12 pizza on Thursdays, which is it's a great deal. It's a really great deal to have.
We get that one all the time too because the kids love their pizza.
Everything there is very reasonably priced, and it's outstanding.
Okay, so ahead. Michaela's favorite thing. You can pick one that you've had so far.
Oh man,
I have mine.
If I had to pick one thing,
is it gonna match?
It might. It's the peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
The peanut butter hearts that she made for Valentine's Day. I know she's done them for. I think she's done them for other holidays.
Peanut butter cup is not something that we would typically go for because we'd just be like, oh, it's just a peanut butter cup. She has this whole bakery case full of stuff that looks good.
But having tried her other products,
you're like, I just gotta try it because now I want to know.
I was very intrigued, so I was like, we got to do this.
I agree. Oh my god, it's so good. There's no way to describe it.
And it's so funny, right? Because recently there's been this whole news blow up about how the Reese's family is, I believe that they're suing Hershey for changing the ingredients, and
Really?
like, well, allegedly it's not peanut butter that's in there anymore.
I'm not
I don't
surprised.
know how long this has been going on, but it's like a concoction of oils and sugars that make it taste like peanut butter. I don't know the legitimacy behind
Yeah,
that, but
yeah.
it keeps popping up. But like, because I know that she's using all natural ingredients, and
Is she making the peanut butter? I believe it.
I don't know if she's making the peanut butter.
It tastes.
She might be.
That's how good it tastes.
I mean, the
It's so
filling itself,
creamy.
the creamy filling that she makes is unbelievable. Then she told me, I think it was her, she told me her sister or sister-in-law said to try it frozen, and it's
Blew your
delicious.
mind.
It's delicious. It's so good. She had like the big ones, the like these like were like as big as my hand.
That was my
The big
Valentine's
ones
gift
for
to myself.
for the hearts,
It was so
and then
good.
like the little guys. But
She still had them in the case the other day, and I was like,
I know.
fuck.
She had made some more. I was like, oh,
Ah,
she should
so
do
good.
shamrocks for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
good idea.
Who's
Next on the list is one of our favorite. Well, I mean, we're just gonna say favorite chef. There's no other way to say it.
Oh,
Devin and Debbie from Meadowlark. Devin was one of your first paid gigs in the
Yes.
area.
Yeah, that was the one that really started me off.
Yep.
And I always say this about Devin when people ask me like, what is it about Meadowlark? What is it about Chef Devin? And I
Angel.
say this, well, okay, him being a great person aside, I have said this to many people, is that Chef Devin is probably the most brilliant chef mind that this area of Bucks County will ever see.
Agreed.
And I can say that without a shadow of a doubt, that he not only cares about the food that he is putting out, the quality product that he is putting out, the recipes that he's making, he cares about his staff and the team and the business. And you know, he's very proud of what he's doing, and he absolutely should be.
All of his specials and all of his menu items are like curated down to like the mustard spread on it. Like
Yeah.
every single piece is like handcrafted, like perfection.
It's when I say that like Meadowlark overall is a very underrated establishment, even though it's still gaining popularity every day.
Yeah.
There was a line out the door the other day. It's still underrated. It's
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. The menu is always unreal,
Uh-huh.
and you know, I honestly I didn't know that they had an actual menu for a while because it wasn't. So they were like getting the stuff printed or whatever, but like before they were all the specials are written on that brown paper. They have the brown
Yeah.
paper rolls that are really cute.
With the most thought out
I
names too. of all the
always
specials.
well, so I would always go for the specials, and
Yeah.
then somebody posted that they had a cheesesteak, and I was like,
What?
I didn't even know that they had a menu. And then it was in that time span that they had actually gotten full menus printed, and they were like a little bit more accessible and everything. But I never look at that. I just looked at the specials because the photos that they post are beautiful.
They got the best buttermilk biscuits. They got tater tots with your breakfast sandwich.
Tater tots are the way to go.
We always talk about how we haven't gone there for lunch in a hot minute because we're always there for we're always getting our coffee.
Mhm.
But like I still think about his smash burger. Like I want a
Yeah.
burger, and I know, oh god, they're so good.
That
there.
was I like to tell people about because I think he was as excited for us to be there as we were to be doing this.
It was right when we started our GLP-1 journey.
It was right when we started our GLP-1 journey, number one. And number two was because I hadn't done this before. Like, we went in and I just said, hey, listen, you know, bring us a couple plates of whatever you want to feature. So at the time they had the little dining area upstairs. So we go upstairs and
What was it, 12 to 15 plates of food?
but he comes up and
That's
he's got
crazy.
like 2 plates, and somebody, you know, one of the servers behind him has 2 plates. So like, here you go. We're gonna go get the rest. I was like, the rest? I'm already looking at a ton of food here. It's
Yeah.
just the 2 of us and the kids.
Yeah.
And the kids aren't eating this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought like 12, 13 different
Oh my God.
dishes. And we got like 4 bags of leftovers.
It was so good. We were eating that food for days.
It was so good.
And then owner Debbie as well.
Debbie is like, she's so fantastic, right? And I wish that I got to see her in person more. I get to see Devin more, but Debbie and I, like, we'll text and we'll message each other.
Yeah.
You know, they're both big supporters of the recovery community. Debbie founded and has grown a few of the recovery houses where, you know, Devin has been able to grow from, and Devin tries to hire specifically from the recovery homes,
I love
hire
that.
people in recovery. Like, they really help the community. The building that they're in, they hold some of their meetings there. And
What did they do? They like hosted a Thanksgiving dinner this year?
they hosted a Thanksgiving dinner. So, and Debbie also has Penny Buck Junction in Warminster, which is a thrift shop.
I gotta get over there because I love
It is.
thrifting.
It's actually a very cute consignment shop. Like,
Yeah.
I love going in there. Like,
Yeah.
there's some really cool stuff. But the proceeds there go to help the people in recovery. So it's a really, really fantastic
love that.
operation. And again, they're just really genuine people who have always just sort of appreciated what we do. Because like, we were going to post, like, we post anyway, we're going there all the time. So we're like, yeah, like, I'm going to, like, you guys see my stories. I post pretty much everywhere that I go.
Yeah.
Just, just to show the appreciation in general. So, they really are just such kind-hearted people. I'm really excited. I'm going to be going to hang out with Devin this week. So, keep your eyes out because it looks like we might have some.
They'll just be making out. Jason,
Probably.
Even Jason said, "Oh, it's Daddy's boyfriend."
There's going to be maybe a Chef Nick collab menu coming.
I love it. I love that. Next up, we have our new friend Heather over at Steel Penny. This is not someone that I've actually met yet.
I only met her briefly, but we've communicated through the internet, and so Heather and her husband Dean, everybody calls him Dino. So Dino has owned 2 other spots. I can't remember what the first spot was, but he had Dino's Pizza. I don't know if the other one was a Dino's Pizza. Regardless, he had Dino's Pizza in Warminster at the old Steak and Hoagie Factory location. They closed that down, and now he's at Steel Penny. I don't know the timeline of how everything happened.
Yeah.
But Steel Penny has blown up, right? So we went for the first time finally because it's so close to us.
Mm-hmm.
We finally got to go.
We just got coffee, right? Yeah.
No, the first time that we went and sat down. We went and got lunch that one day.
Oh, you're right.
We sat down. Right. We tried because they do Detroit style pizza.
Oh, that's right.
So we got a pizza and one of their sandwiches on their homemade bread. I tried their coffee because they roast their coffee in house.
Yep.
And yeah, so we tried it. It was incredible, right? And there was no, like, we weren't there on work business, right? We're like, we're just going to go and try this place because everyone's talking about it. We got to try it out. And it was unbelievable.
It's just, oh my God.
So unbelievable. And obviously, like I said, like, I always take pictures of my food, whether I'm working or not.
Yeah.
Their food is so photogenic.
Oh my God.
It is. Meadowlark and Steel Penny are very, very similar in so many different ways.
Yes.
And their food, both on both ends, the food is so photogenic.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say my favorite thing at Meadowlark was.
Let's finish this part first, and then we'll do both. Yeah.
So we tried the food. I posted a bunch of like photos up, and we did some stories.
Mm-hmm.
And Heather like messaged us. She's like, "Oh my God, thanks for coming out. Yada, yada, you should have let us know. Like, was like Harry." And I'm like, "You don't have to do it. Like, you really don't have to do that.
No.
Like, you're so nice." But then like we did. We went for coffee, and like their lattes are amazing. Got you hooked on lattes there.
Like, if you want to talk about, and I said this on my stories a couple days ago, is like, for me, consistency is like the most important thing, especially if we're spending money on it.
Yes.
Especially with food, because like we just get like, I mean, I get that disappointment. Like I get that, oh shit, like damn, that was not as good. Their drinks are always the same.
Yeah.
Their coffee drinks always taste the same. They're always so good. And yeah, but the food there is just insane.
Yeah, the food there is amazing. But so like Heather has just been like so welcoming to us.
Oh my God.
And
we always message.
Yeah, she's like, "Here's my number. If you need anything, you just give me a call,
great.
Whatever." So nice. But what night was that? Oh, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. We were like running around because like we weren't doing Valentine's Day. So we had stuff with the kids.
Yep.
We were doing things. And I think we were planning to film that night.
Uh-huh.
So we're like, well, we need coffee. So we're like, all right, Steel Penny's still open. It's on the way home.
That was our second trip there in one day.
It was. It was.
For the same fucking drinks.
For the same drinks.
So good.
They're another one. Like I just go for like whatever's on the special menu. I'll just take that.
Yeah.
So we go in, and she instantly recognized me. I was like, "Oh my God, so good to see you!" Like it was just like so cool to meet her in person.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's like these business owners that are just really appreciative of the community. And I will. So before we go back to our favorite things, because I'm going to segue into another person that we have on the list.
You're going right away to the next.
I'm going to go to the next one because it ties into Meadowlark and Steel Penny. Is some of our favorite people in the area are the baristas of Bucks County. Because
Angels.
There are some exceptional baristas in this area.
Yes.
And obviously, if you follow us, you know that we mostly go to Meadowlark and Steel Penny for our coffee. We've also had great coffee, Langhorne Coffee House. I'm trying to think of other places that we might go. We really just go to those.
That's it around here.
Those places.
Yeah.
So, we have some of our people.
Yeah.
And I wish I knew the young lady's name at Steel Penny. Do you remember?
Rachel
at Steel Penny.
She remembers us now. She already knows we want oat milk. She's got our drinks down.
So Rachel's the one we deal with at Steel Penny. And then we've got a few people. So over at Meadowlark, we've got Justin, Penelope, Hugh.
There's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of them, and I really need to learn all their names.
I know.
They're always like so busy. I don't want to bother them. but we've gotten to know them over time.
Yep.
And you know, they know us as we come through, and it's like they know like our phone number for the rewards thing, and you know, again, they all know how we like our drinks. They've like made recommendations. Like, you know, Justin just like knocked it out of the park this morning with some phenomenal drinks for us.
Oh yeah.
Um,
And they just like you feel like they're really taking their time making the drinks. And like we are like I would say we grew up, but like we used to go to Dunkin' every day.
Yeah.
Like every day and drink sugar water
Yep.
and just be like, this is it, I guess. And then like when you experience like an espresso latte really good drink, you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like this is why people drink these.
I do think it's funny because I do believe was it on the last episode that we talked about how we think that the people at Meadowlark think that we secretly hate each other.
I think Justin knows that we're sarcastic.
I think Justin knows that we're sarcastic.
And I mean, obviously Devin knows we love each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is so true. Like that's pretty funny. It's always because of Addie. It's
It
not
really
because
is.
of each other.
She's like I always feel bad for them. Like she comes in like a freaking whirlwind every day.
She's like, I need my cotton candy. Can
Yeah.
I get a water? Like, she's
So
nuts.
all right, so let's go down some of our favorites. So
Oh, also, can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
I can. That's
Sure.
nice.
I mean,
well, no,
it's your
going back
podcast.
to Heather. Just going back to Heather. Something I want to say about every one of these people we've said so far is they're supportive of everything we do on our pages.
Yes.
If I post a weight loss thing, they're hyping me up. If you went to a different restaurant, that looks so good, and you're just like, thank you.
Yep.
You get it.
Yeah, actually, so what's funny is Meadowlark Silvio's and Steel Penny, if you guys watch them on social media pages, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, wherever, they all hype each other up.
They're
and
in the
hype the
comments.
local businesses. Like, they are real supporters. They're not out here being bitter Betties.
We got Tara and George. I got Tara to go over to Michaela's.
Yep.
And I was like, I'm an influencer.
Yeah.
I'm a person.
Yeah, they all support each other, and it's so cool to see that. Like, it's just such a cool feeling.
Well, that's how like we gravitated to these people, and I feel like I'm so happy that we did, because that's how we would be if we owned like a spot.
Yeah.
Like it's just like let's
Yeah.
help them, let's support them.
Right. There's enough game for everybody. So let's go through
Where
some
did
of our favorites, because we have Meadowlark, Steel Penny, and then we'll talk coffee. So
Okay.
we have food, and then we'll go drinks.
Okay.
So Meadowlark. The bakery is exceptional. I have not had a bad bakery item, but if we're talking food, I don't know if I could pick one thing.
I love the breakfast sandwiches on a biscuit. Like they're so good. The biscuits are freaking huge. Like, and they put so much egg on them. Like everything about it is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I always like, I'm so lame. I get a Greek salad there and I love it because they make a homemade dressing, you can tell. And I'm pretty sure they make their pita bread. I'm pretty sure. Like it's so good. But you always get the specials. Like,
I always get the specials.
Yeah.
And I've never been disappointed by it. I keep
your
saying,
favorite? I'm trying to think.
I don't,
That's a hard
any
one.
of the burgers that they do, the
Oh,
burgers are just, they're always killer. I love a good burger from there.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, the baked goods are wonderful.
You still need to
So
try their what, fish and chips?
the
you were
fish and
talking
chips.
about?
I've been dying for the fish and chips because Devin's wife, who is Scottish, I don't want to fuck that up. I think she's Scottish.
That sounds like it could be.
Had said that it was like basically the closest thing to getting it overseas. So
Have them on Friday for lunch. Tell Devin to make you an order.
oh yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Okay. So like,
So
yeah,
they come highly recommended. So I'm gonna try them and I'll report back.
I like that. Next up, we got Steel Penny, our favorite food item.
No contest. It's the mushroom pizza.
Really?
Yeah, the sandwiches are incredible, but that mushroom pizza, like, here's the thing. You don't see mushroom on pizza, like, as a main often, number one. And number two,
Ugh.
the way that Steel Penny prepares their food in general, where it's like everything is, again, it's very well curated, very well seasoned. Like, every ingredient is intentional, and there's purpose behind it. And the way that they make whatever that mushroom medley is that they put on there, mwah, slays it on the Detroit crust.
My favorite thing is the sandwich I had last time. Was it? It's in Milano. Is that what
The
it's called?
Milano, yeah.
It's got roasted red peppers, fresh mozzarella, tomato, some sort of drizzles, a pesto, something on their homemade focaccia. And like you said, everything is seasoned. And even on the salad that we got, it was like a crispy chicken something salad.
It was a really good salad.
They had avocado on the salad that was salt peppered and pretty sure lemon squeezed on it. Like it was like everything is just
Right, like I feel like a lot of places just like will throw
the
the
stuff there.
ingredients on there and go, here, go.
no.
Everything is thought through when they make their plates. It is outstanding.
It's
Now.
so good. Drinks. One. You can pick
You
one.
gotta pick one. And here's the tough thing for me because I've really only been doing like one or two drinks from Steel Penny, and I usually get the different specials at Meadowlark.
The best coffee drink in Bucks County is the brown sugar cinnamon latte.
Sugar-free brown sugar cinnamon latte from Steel,
Steel
Penny.
Penny. It is And I think it's just the consistency factor. Like it always tastes exactly the same.
And they only have, so we had noted recently,
It's
so
so
the
good.
difference between Meadowlark coffee and Steel Penny coffee. So Meadowlark has multiple sizes. Steel Penny keeps it one size, which I know that makes consistency easier. I don't I don't feel that there's ever been inconsistency from Meadowlark. I think that they do a really good job.
Yeah.
I've been trying different things, right? So like both places do the sugar-free lattes exceptionally well. I was getting during the winter time, like during the deep winter, I was doing a peppermint mocha latte from them, iced peppermint mocha, and it
Well,
always hits. I always
okay.
enjoyed
Well,
that
I'm
one.
gonna tie mine then because the brown sugar cinnamon is my I would say my favorite all around.
Mhm.
But the dirty banana chai that had a chokehold on
You were
me.
obsessed with that one.
That had a chokehold on me. Like it is so good. It's
It was really,
exactly what I want. Chai, banana, creamy, and it's just, that one is comparable. But like you said,
that's
we
fair.
do switch it up
We
because
switch it up. I like that at Steel Penny, they do the toasted praline latte. And one thing that I love is like when you go to get the coffee there, because they have the seating area. So again, that's where like Meadowlark and Steel Penny are literally comparable, and they each have like things that might be a little bit stronger than the other, even though it's all exceptional. So like
hmm
because Steel Penny has quote unquote table service for the morning, it's like I can get my latte in a mug
oh,
when I get a hot latte.
it's fun to sit
The
there.
toasted praline latte that they do, they brulee sugar on top of it, and it just adds this little thing to it.
Like you said
But
about
Meadowlark does a lot of really good cold foams and stuff too.
well, I was gonna say, like you said about the sizing maybe being a factor.
Mhm.
One thing I will say is we have only ever had Rachel working making our drinks. I'm pretty sure. Like
Yeah, probably.
and Meadowlark has a ton of baristas. And I'm not saying like there's never been a bad drink. It's just like a little twist different.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's
Maybe
just
now we got to test this theory. I think maybe we got to go.
right. But I'm like, I feel like she's always there.
Shit.
She's always there.
We got it. Well, I mean, we got them late when we got them late at night that one time.
Yeah, but did Heather make it?
I don't think. No, she was talking to me the whole time.
Okay. And it wasn't okay.
And it wasn't Rachel because it was later in the day, so it wouldn't have been Rachel.
Okay.
To be continued.